everybody and welcome back to Listen, I Have an Idea. My name is Heidi. If you are unfamiliar with me or the channel, I haven't posted a video since November, so the consistency of this channel is like calling customer service. You never know what kind of wait time you're gonna get. I finally decided to make my first video of 2020 because I have some, not life updates, but some writing updates I want to share with you guys. Before I get back to that, I wanted to talk about how my NaNoWriMo went because I never finished out NaNoWriMo on YouTube. November was awful. I didn't enjoy any of November except for my birthday. That was okay, but November and then December were very, very difficult for me. I ended up giving up NaNoWriMo like maybe 10, 11 days into November. My heart wasn't in it. It just wasn't the right time. There was a lot of other things going on in my life that just took precedent over writing in NaNoWriMo. And as much as it devastated me, it truly, truly devastated me to quit NaNoWriMo, I think it was for the best. The story that I was developing and working on, which I'm pretty sure I made a video about it, it was about twins who get witch powers. And as much as I thought I enjoyed the story and had it developed, it wasn't to the point where it was developed enough for me to sustain 50,000 words. It's really hard to write when you kind of have an idea of where you want to go, but you don't really know how to get there. And there's a lot of world building that needed to be done that I just hadn't explored yet. So scrapping that project, I'm setting it aside for now. I do eventually want to come back to it and maybe build it up, make it a little bit better. But right now, that project is going to be sitting in my Scrivener notes. During the rest of November and December, I had a couple of ideas. This channel is called Listen, I Have an Idea for a reason. It's not just meant to be one stream of thought. It's meant to be whatever I and my sister want it to be. It can be as creative as I want it to be or not. But anyways, I had a couple of ideas. So many years ago, I had a dream and the location in the dream stuck with me so much, I ended up creating this little world around it, and I decided to write a story based off of that dream. It's not just going to be one story. The way that I've planned it out, it's going to be possibly 4. I know, crazy, right? You're thinking, Heidi, you've never written a book before. How can you write 4? Well, hold on, wait a second. Before I tell you more about my dream stories, let me tell you something even better. If you follow me on Twitter at ListenIHaveAnIdea, you might already know this. I haven't posted it anywhere else. Not on Instagram, not here, not any other platform, because I don't use really any other platforms. In the last couple of days of 2019, I decided that that was going to be the time when I finish Starstruck. Now, if you don't know what Starstruck is, it's my NaNoWriMo 2018 project. It's basically about a pop star who falls in love with a personal trainer. But I was at, I think, about 60,000 words, and I only had about 5-ish chapters left to write. So I sat down, I worked so hard for 3 whole days. 3 whole days. But guess what? I finished it. I typed the words, the end. Oh my gosh. You guys, it was such an incredible moment. It was like 7:45 New Year's Eve, so I couldn't get any closer to it being 2020, but I finished it. I finished Starstruck, and it's sitting at over 80,000 words. So I wrote 20,000 words in 3 days. I'm crazy, I know, but I finished it. There's a lot of editing that has to be done in that book before it ever could be published, but you guys, I finished a project. I typed the end. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I thoroughly, really enjoy that book, and I can't wait for you guys to eventually read it and get your hands on it. I'm gonna take a break from that project for a little bit just because I want to get my distance from it, just so when I go back and read it, it's kind of fresh. But I also have more ideas for my dream series that I want to write. So the project name that I'm working with right now, just a working title, is going to be called Sweet Dreams. I don't want to give away too much with this Sweet Dreams series, but I will let you know that it's 4 books following around 4 different friends. Each book focuses on a different friend, and together they build something beautiful. They create something beautiful. And that's all I'm going to give you for now. That's it. That's all you're getting. You'll have to stay tuned because I do plan on making a series all about this book series and my writing for it. You guys might think I'm absolutely insane for this, but the next thing I'm about to say is 100% true. I had an idea the other day. Oh my gosh, I'm so full of ideas. But I had an idea the other day for an original character. Now, this would probably be, I would classify it as my first original character. Every other story I've ever written or tried to develop, I always come up with the location first, the world, and develop that first. I've never started with an official like first character. So in my head, I started developing this character based on an outfit that I saw online. I know, crazy. I really like this character, and at first I thought the character was going to be the center of a teen romance, but as I was developing it, and by developing it I mean I string together sentences in my head and figure out where the character is going, I decided that the character is actually going to be a prince. Now, if you know any of my reading preferences, you will know that I'm a huge romance fan, i.e. all of the romance, the Nora Roberts. Like 95% of the books that I have on my shelf are romance, but my favorite genre is royalty romance. So when I had this idea to make this character, my first official character, a prince, oh my gosh. I was like, Heidi, you are a genius. You are a mastermind. You need to do this. So yesterday, literally yesterday, I sat down, I opened up my Scrivener document that has all of my book ideas, and I just wrote out what I thought the plot was going to be. And I planned not one, but 2 books that I could write with this one character. I also came up with a name for this series. Now the working title, which I'm not even writing it at the moment, I'm not going to touch it for a while, but the working title is called Prince of Gloom. I know. It's wonderful. It's a great title, and it doesn't give anything away. Love it. That's pretty much all I have for this video. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I'm so excited to get started on these projects. I think my goal for this year is going to be writing the first Sweet Dreams book before springtime or by springtime. I'm not that far into it right now, but I do have quite a bit already done. So I think achieving it by spring is pretty good. Then for the summer, I want to go back through Starstruck and re-edit it, make sure that it's looking good, have a couple people read over it if they want to. Maybe for NaNoWriMo, I'm quite possibly either going to do Sweet Dreams #2 or maybe Prince of Gloom. Probably Prince of Gloom. Yeah. I think 2020 is going to be an amazing year in terms of writing and coming up with ideas. I will be back quite soon with my first video, I guess, of the Sweet Dreams series. I'm gonna film myself during the writing process and do a couple of fun videos, so stay tuned for that. It might be a while before that actually comes out. So that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. I do plan on filming a couple videos while I'm writing the Sweet Dreams book #1. So if you have any questions about that, leave them down below, and I will see you guys really soon. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!